work it out someday. Dreamer! If I could do something, you can do anything you want, boy. If I could be someone, you can be anyone to win a great boy. If I could do something, you could do something. If I could do anything, I could do something out of this world. Take a dream on a Sunday. Well, take a night, take a holiday. Well, take a night, take a dreamer. Dream, 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 dream alone.
When it sounds so neat, hear a happy sound. You want to gather around. It's contagious, makes you want to get involved. It's contagious, you want to get involved.
Get involved, everyone. Clap your hands. Join together. Let's have a good time.
Smiling face, your troubles all erase. Your here's how we begin. You want to join right in? It's contagious. Yes, you want to get involved. It's contagious. You want to get involved. Get involved. It's contagious. Yes, you want to get involved. It's contagious. You want to get involved. It's contagious. Makes you want to get involved. It's contagious. Contagious.
When I saw God, he had a long white beard, and he brings me gifts at the end of the year. But the big one comes in the by and by from the Santa Claus up in the sky.
From the Santa Claus up in the sky.
When I saw God, he was a vending machine. You drop in the coin and he makes the scene. Push the right button and what have you got? Instant first aid, right on the spot.
Instant first aid, right on the spot.
Well, I think of God as the great computer. You feed him the facts, he's the instant tutor. He's gotta be right, sure it's easy to see, since the stars haven't fallen into the sea.
Since the stars haven't fallen into the sea.
I think of God like in a museum, kept under glass, where I can go see him. It's such a comfort to see him there. He's near to me and not off somewhere.
He's near to me and not off somewhere.
When I'm in trouble, he's like a silver lining, although that does seem quite confining for the one who cares for people like me. He's not at all like we've described him to be.
He's not at all like we've described him to be.
Well, I think we ought to take a look and see what it says in the old book. For all of us have expressed our thoughts, his size, his shape, or what we've been taught.
I can see God in the flowers that grow in spring. I can see God in the little bird on the wing. I can see God in the center of everything.
But how can he see you back? Don't you want God to see you?
I can hear God as I'm listening to the rain. I can hear God as I walk through a wooded lane. I can hear God as all nature sings its refrain.
But how can he hear you back? Don't you want God to hear you?
We can know God through the millions of stars above. We can know God because we know that God is love. We can know God in the thoughts we are thinking of.
But how can he know you back? Don't you want God to know you?
God doesn't see us through the flowers, doesn't see us through the birds.
God doesn't gaze with mystic powers, chanting mumbo-jumbo words.
God doesn't hear us through the forest, doesn't hear us through the rain.
God doesn't need creation's chorus just to hear me call his name.
God doesn't know us through the starshine. That's a long, long way around. Scanning this great celestial skyline, not a single friend he found.
It was 10 p.m., Sunset Strip. It had been a long day. My name is Johnny Spots, privateer for Heller Corporation, Hollywood, California. Don't know how it happened, but I found myself in the middle of a psychedelic freakout in a parking lot at a Bank of America. A chick with hair down to her bare feet and a 100-foot stare in a 10-foot room screamed into my ear, "We shall overcome." I said, "Baby, we did. Haven't you heard our advertising story?" "Mass media," she sneered, and hit me with a 9x12 picture of Mario Savio. "Don't knock it, kid," I replied. "Remember."
This brand is your brand. This brand is my brand. From the famous known brand to the X or Y brand. And thanks to this brand, and thanks to that brand, we have the wonders of TV.
If it weren't for your brand, and it weren't for my brand, there would be no Lake Show or Gilligan's Island.
Holy competition! There'd be no Batman! That's why we keep our television free.
This brand is your brand. This brand is my brand. Aren't you glad you live in a sell and buy land? Fight 'em in the lowland, fight 'em in the highland. Come join the cause and stamp out pay TV. We have to keep our television free.
"What do you do?" she asked. "We solve creative problems for advertisers and agencies," I replied. "Forget it. Join the movement," she said. Then she wanted to know if I was for integration. Is she kidding? Ever try to integrate 15 minutes of copy points, mention 12 items, plug the client's name 4 times, and do it in a 10-second radio commercial? Man, that's integration.
Uncle John's Pancake House, German, Swedish buttermilk. Uncle John's Pancake House, potato pancakes, smooth as silk. Uncle John's Pancake House, date nut waffles and pecan. Uncle John's Pancake House, French and African banana.
It pays to identify with positive causes, and one good pancake house deserves another, if you're hungry. And who isn't?
Hey, look at us, the whole gang.
Yeah!
Here we are,
Yeah!
all together at
The International House of Pancakes.
Oh boy, and here comes our lovely waitress,
Hello, my name is Gloria.
Gloria.
Gloria, Gloria, Gloria.
Wait a minute, everybody, one at a time. Now, Billy, you're gonna have
A waffle. Make mine a Denver omelet.
And Cindy wants a chicken pot pie, and buckwheat's over there, and a Swiss burger here, and Barbara, what'll you
A
have?
hot fudge sundae.
Swell. Okay, now, Freddie, what do you want?
I want,
Freddie, make up your mind.
Come on, Freddie, what do you want?
I want to go to Little Boy.
Who serves you the best damn pancakes in the whole wide world, and a menu of family dinners too. It's the Pancake House with the bright blue roof, the International House of Pancakes.
That's who.
Then little often Annie says, "You're out of touch. You don't know the issues. You've lost contact with the Earth." She didn't know Heller Corporation is the greatest Earth show on air. But you can't fly without fuel, so I turned her on with our version of the Three Bears. Hams, Bergie, and Falstaff.
Pour yourself some freshness, have yourself a ham.
Hey, Charlie, I think your bottle's off key.
No, yours is off key.
Oh, yeah? How's this?
It's not it.
Doesn't make it, huh?
This bottle tune-up was brought to you by the Falstaff Brewing Corporation of San Jose, California.
You're still off, Charlie.
Roll out the Bergie. Bergie is so downright light. Pour out the Bergie. Bergie is always just right.
The bubbles and gleam of a clear crystal stream and Ham's beer.
For that feeling of freshness.
A stroll down the lane moments after the rain and Ham's beer.
For the feeling of freshness, fresh from the sky blue waters, try Ham's beer. By Ham's beer.
Charlie, set up 2 Falstaffs. Thanks.
Hey, don't your horse ever say thanks?
Hardly never.
This horse opera was brought to you by the Falstaff Brewing Corporation of San Jose, California. Transcribed.
Some people say a man is made out of blood, but a man is made out of Bergie and Bud. Bergie and Bud and foam and hops. A brew that's light and a top that pops. You wet 16 tongues, and what do you got? A sponsor that's happy and a wife that is not. Into your mouth and out of your ears. You're pretty stoned when you drink 16 beers. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't and a lot of men died. Women have run and men cry tears. Your breath is pretty strong after 16 beers. You wet 16 tongues, and what do you got? A head that's aching and a liver that's shot. When 17 comes, put down that glass. 'Cause when you're out of Schlitz, you're out of gas. You take 16 tums, and what do you get? You take 16 tums, and what do you get? You take 16 tums.
Then I explained you can't sing a protest song without perfect pitch. We found the most perfect pitch is commercials we're proud of.
We grow the biggest corn for the biggest taste.
We grow the biggest corn for the biggest taste. We grow the biggest corn for the biggest taste. We grow the biggest corn for the biggest taste. Corn nuts, toasted corn. We grow the corn much bigger. Yeah! And then we toast it better. Then we put it in a clean white package. Corn nuts, toasted corn. Yeah, we love the taste of corn nuts, toasted corn.
Corn nuts, toasted corn.
I asked her where she got her crazy mod threads. She said, just outside of Berkeley, there's a town called San Francisco. A great place to protest. And it's also perfect for buying an individualistic garment that conforms to the idea that all men and women are created to fit into an ideal pair of pants.
What's that man got? Bruce Atkins knows. He's got a lot. Bruce Atkins clothes. He's an action guy. He knows where to buy. Be that man who knows what goes. Hear him say it. That man wears Bruce Atkins clothes.
Sometimes, I added, our style is a few words and much music.
Confident people, sure people, likable people who like other people are dial people, people who like dial.
From the Pepsi generation to the Butch and Metrical, to that one-eyed crew who'd rather switch than fight.
We will dedicate this jingle to our great society and to those who face that famous Ajax night. We're poor little hucksters with things to sell. Buy, buy, buy. We're poor little hucksters whose life is hell. Buy, buy, buy. Let us join the Dodge Rebellion and those sweet kids who drink Coke. Let us hop upon our Hondas and just roam. Let us soothe our aching windpipes with a mentholated smoke. And let's not forget the old folks at home. We're poor little hucksters with things to sell. Bye, bye, bye. We're poor little hucksters who push pell-mell. Bye, bye, bye.
Yes, the magic of commercials and those slogans that we love. Avon calling and use Aaron to be sure.
To be sure, we will seek our inspiration while the voice of choice shall last. And thank God we found a treatment, not a cure.
Like to get into your brain. Here, where you think with the thinker that's in you to think with. Think with the thinker that's in you to think with. Here, where you feel with the feeler that's in you to feel with. With the thinker that's in you to feel. With the feeler that's in you to feel with.
It just won't work. I've tried that sort of thing before. Look, it won't work, I tell you.
Consider with your considering intelligence. 6 commercials in search of a client. Commercial 1. If you wanted to raise money for some good cause, a lot of people do, or even for some just fair cause, a lot of causes are just that, just fair. Might even be a doubtful cause. But no matter the cause, good, just fair, doubtful, you, with a little help from your friends, could put something together the way you know it has to be, on the same sort of surface you're listening to right now. Send it to the passionate few or the passionate many and wait for the money to come in. It'll come. Did for a concerned charity in California. Best return they ever had for their money-raising efforts. It's worth a serious try.
What's the use? You can get to the guys another way. I've tried everything you can try. They won't buy it. They just won't.
Commercial 2. If you're tired of seeing the same old thing done in the same old style and the same old time after time, you know that getting across what you'd like to have said with a new and different slant is what it's all about. So some special attention will be paid. Here's what you do. You pick out the magazine you know will reach, and then you tell your customer on one of our sound sheets with inflected print that vibrates in midair the same old story a new way. Republic Steel did, 5 ads in 5 months, and the buyers of steel that read their trade magazines read the Republic Steel ads with their ears. It was worth a good try. Feel with the feeling.
Look, what if they did buy it? Who'd you get to do it? You couldn't get anybody to do anything that would make any sense on it.
3. If you'd like to help someone else, you should get in touch with a teacher or two who have your kind of imagination and tell them how much can be done for so little, especially for some of the special facts of this fanciful nature that should be lifted off the printed page. Tell them about these Evertone sound sheets and how you could help them help someone help himself. The Methodist Church did. So did Scholastic Magazine. Everything from Sunday school lessons to a study of different regional dialects in the United States. Check it out.
And if you didn't get them, would they do it right? No, they wouldn't do it right.
Commercial 4. Or let's say you had an assignment to help sell something as tangible as land. Tangible land that was being developed, surrounded by a crowd of intangibles, happiness and contentment and peace of mind. What you could do is this. You could gather together on one of these sound sheets. We'd help an intense group of home sweet home thoughts and notions and phrases, add a background of contemporary mixed with classic, Package the happy blending with a graphic dream of an envelope and use direct mail to reach your special market of intangible dreamers. We know a land development company who has done just that and been most successful. Worked fine for them. Can for you too.
How could you tell what effect it's going to have? You wouldn't know what effect it's going to have.
Commercial 5. There's another way you can play with these sound sheets. If you work with politicians, get the man who aspires to get the right writer to get together the right words. Be sure they're politic. Then record it all the right way, and with an intriguing sleeve with an appropriate picture, let the postman deliver the message to the door of the body politic. Quite a few successful politicians have done just that. 1,500,000 of these sound sheets were sent by Ronald Reagan. And look where he wound up. Tell the political friend of yours that you want to help about sound sheets.
Do you think they're going to play it? Do they see it? Do you think they're going to play it?
Commercial 6. Or say if you just wanted to make the world feel better about something good that's happened. Give the group a feeling of, gosh, it's worth it. We work for just one swell company, and I'm glad. As I say, if you're the public relations man who wants to build the greatest intangible of all, goodwill, you could use these Evertone sound sheets, same as Local 4 did. They gave out a special commemorating issue to remind everyone that works for them and the stockholders of the Apollo 11 historic first flight. You could do something like that for the company you're working with.
Be like shooting an arrow in the air and where it lands, who knows?
You know what you want to say, for who you want to say it for. And you know how it should be said. The people at Evertone can help you. With as few as 500 of these high-fidelity sound sheets for as little as $115. Or with as many as 1 million or more. That costs a little more. Just get in touch. Or let us get in touch with you. Thank you. Thank you.
Evertone.
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 Baba, baba, bee, baba, baba, baby, baba, baby, baba, baby, baba, baby, baba, baby, baba, baby, baba.
You look up high and you see the sky so big and blue, and you wonder why people don't worship beauty. You look down on the ground and you see the flowers there red and blue and brown, and you wonder why people don't worship beauty. There was a beautiful land, there was a beautiful land, there was a beautiful land called Far. And in this land there was a king, and everybody called him the fucking. And the fucking did what he wanted to do. I said the fucking, he went where he wanted to go. Whoa, whoa, mighty, mighty fucking. All hail the fucking, the mighty fucking. All hail the fucking. You walk out on the street, you see the people and hear the pitter-patter their IBM feet, and you wonder why people don't worship beauty. See the animals and plants, see the men and women do their sacred dance, all in a key ring around beauty. All hail beauty, mighty beauty. All hail beauty. There was a land called Far, and in this land there was a king, and everybody called him the fucking. And the fucking thought what he wanted to think. I said the fucking, he said what he wanted to say. Whoa, whoa, mighty, mighty fucking. All hail the fucking, the mighty fucking. All hail, all hail, all hail the mighty fucking.
if Jesus came to your house? If Jesus came to your house to spend a day or two, if he came unexpectedly, I wonder what you'd do. Oh, I know you'd give your nicest room to such an honored guest, and all the food you'd serve to him would be the very best. And you would keep assuring him you're glad to have him there, that serving him in your own home is joy beyond compare. But when you saw him coming, would you meet him at the door with arms outstretched in welcome to your heavenly visitor? Or would you have to change your clothes before you let him in? Or hide some magazines and put the Bible where they've been? Would you turn off the radio and hope he hadn't heard and wish you hadn't uttered that last loud, hasty word? Would you hide your worldly music and put some hymn books out? Could you let Jesus walk right in, or would you rush him about? And I wonder, if the Savior spent a day or two with you, would you go right on doing the things you always do? Would you go right on saying the things you always say? Would life for you continue as it does from day to day? Would your family conversation keep up its usual pace? And would you find it hard each meal to say a table grace? Would you sing the songs you always sing and read the books you read and let him know the things on which your mind and spirit feed? Would you take Jesus with you everywhere you'd plan to go? Or would you maybe change your plans for just a day or so? Would you be glad to have him meet with your very closest friends? Or would you hope they'd stay away until his visit ends? Would you be glad to have him stay forever on and on? Or would you sigh with great relief when he at last was gone? It might be interesting to know the things that you would do if Jesus Christ in person came to spend some time with you.
Lookout for a man. He's the driver of a woman-chasing van. He has fun with all the women he deceives. He has many tricks up his sleeves. He goes cruising in his custom-painted van. Tinted lights inside, he keeps it spick and span. Little girl, how would you like to take a ride? Little girl, look at the inside. Come in, my dear, relax, don't fear, we're off. I love you. Here comes the bandit. Here comes the bandit. Come on in, declared the spider to the fly. With a grin, he's such a nice guy. The adult toy. He's the bandman and he's coming after you. When he finds you, what will you do? Don't laugh at this. You're on his list. You're next. I warned you.
I've not said I'm better, and I've not said I'm worse, but I have an idea concerning the universe. The wheelchair general with his head on wrong, or the long-haired singer with his wine and song. To say that I love you with a bomb, or to sing that I hate you, that ain't wrong. I know better than what you give. All I ask is a chance to live. My way or your way, it's all the same. Because if no one's hurt, there's none to blame. No, I've not said I'm better, and I've not said I'm worse. But I do have an idea concerning the universe. Always in hell, as I'm sure you can tell. I see you are blind, so I'll take the time to teach. You must keep in tune just as the moon, which is never too late or never too soon. Here, there, and everywhere you people be real. We must congeal and strip the seal. I'm not saying I'm better, and I'm not saying I'm worse. But I have the idea concerning the universe. I really do. Now you hear it through.
Make your way.
Don't be so holy. Holy over my Souly. Don't you be so damn holy. Holy over my Souly. You see, I'm not a servant. I will speak. And you will listen. I have the power to make your soul glisten with light. Glisten, glisten, kissin', kissin'. and you'll find nothing missing. Yeah. Open the door, and please, will say more. To speak to you, glass, is a pain in the ass. And yes, I'm not gonna try that old glass pane with all its class and vain. Well, you see, baby, I'm just a man. Come down off your shelf. Yeah, get out of yourself. That you and I link. But first, stop what you think. 'Cause if you don't, you just die. Be in tune with the whole. Hold on, is all gold. Let's ride the wide pole. By the blue cross of the road. Have a stroll in the park, baby. Go down to the beach, baby, and get naked at 12 o'clock. Go swimming, come back in, get naked. I don't wanna fake it. Baby, I'm for real. You're my appeal. And I say that that's the way that it is. I wanna be close to somebody that has pretty lips, groovy hips, loves the way she lips and hips. I like the way she walks, I like the way she talks, baby. Yeah, I like everything about that little hun. So, that's it, baby. You wanna mess around with me, baby? You wanna go with every guy in town 'cause there's no action happening? Well, if you do, goodbye, I'll see you. Yeah, all right. Hey. Beautiful.
Man.
las mi sonjo tiela revenas ne plu. Mi ein visagion kai manoin mi fabis je blu. Poste subite mi esti de vento rabita. Kai Flugadi mi tra la ciel infinito. Flugadi, oh, cantadi, in the blue, forbite je blue, restant je cielo con giù, mira ricas Flugadi, felicia pliaten, o sono pliaten ca blu, dum la mondo la gladi, for regias per supersumi, via voce e dolce musica sonata por me. Flugadi, oh, cantadi, oh, in the blue, forbite je blue, restant je sedere con giù, in blue, forbite je blue, restant je sedere con giù.
Lady, I'm your knight shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am yours. My love, there are so many ways I want you to say I love you. Let me hold you in my arms forevermore. You have gone and made me such a fool. I am so lost in your love. And Lord, we belong together. Won't you believe in my song, lady? For so many years I thought I'd never find you. You are coming to my life and made me whole. Forever, let me wait to see you each and every morning. Let me hear you whisper softly in my ear. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no other love like our love. And yes, oh yes, I always want you near me. I wait for you for so long, lady. You are the only love I need. Are you beside me? Anywhere I choose you. Cause my life, there's something I want you to know. You are the light of my life. You are my lady.
The following was originally produced for the national radio series Focus on the Family with psychologist and author Dr. James Dobson. Dr. Dobson is joined by Focus on the Family board member Susan Baker, who is active in many humanitarian efforts, as well as her latest concern, the contents of rock music lyrics.
In 1985, some of the top hits for the year were Prince's Purple Rain album. Now, Tipper Gore went out to buy her 11-year-old daughter Purple Rain because Corinna had heard a song, Let's Go Crazy, which comes from that album, played on the radio, and it was a perfectly harmless song. Well, when they brought the record home and Tipper was listening to it with her 11-year-old child, she couldn't believe her ears when she heard about Darling Nikki, and it goes like this. I met a girl named Nikki. I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. I met her in a hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine. Now, this has sold over 10 million copies. It's still selling. It won a Grammy Award, and it was one of the top hits in 1985. Also, Shana Easton Sugar Walls, which was played on Top 40. This is not hard rock at all. This is just pop music. Played on every Top 40 station all over the land for months last year, 10 to 12 times a day. And she sang, Blood races to my private spots, lets me know there's a fire. Can't stop passion when passion's hot. Come inside my sugar walls. Come sleep inside my sugar walls. Let me give you an example. It's called Master of Puppets by the band Metallica. It's just gone gold. That means that it sold over 500,000 copies. Now, these are some of the lyrics, and I'm going to
kind of imply
yes.
Some of the dirtier words.
Slamming through, don't F word with Razorback. Stepping out, you'll feel our hell on your back. Blood follows blood, and we make sure life ain't for you, and we're the cure. Honesty is my only excuse. Try to rob us, but it's no use. Steamroller action crushing all. Victim is your name, and you shall fall. Blood will follow blood. Dying time is here. Damage Incorporated. We chew and spit you out. We laugh. You scream and shout. All flee. With fear you run. You know just where we've come from. Damage Incorporated. Damage jackals ripping right through you. Smell and sight of this. It gets me going. Know just how to get just what we want. Tear it from your soul in a nightly hunt. F word it all, and F word no regrets.
I wish parents also knew what happens at the rock concerts that their kids go to. You mentioned Prince earlier. I know in one of his concerts he paraded back and forth across the stage with his guitar, and speaking in double talk here symbolized a self-gratifying action with the neck of the guitar, right, and with things flying out of the end of the guitar. I'm sure people understand what I'm talking about.
That's very minor compared to some things. This group, WASP, has just signed a contract with Capitol Records for $1.5 million. In their concert act, they will put a beautiful young girl on a medieval torture rack and simulate slitting her throat. And in earlier concerts, Blackie Lawless, the leader of the band, has a buzzsaw between his legs on a codpiece, and he has pulled a girl out of a cabinet and simulated rape on her with his buzzsaw.
I read about that. And it's amazing to me that there isn't a storm of protest.
Parents drop. The reason there's not a storm of protest is because parents don't know that it's going on. Young children are dropped off. And once again, it's the idea, well, music is safe. You know, parents have to know that today that's not so. I want to reiterate again that we're talking about a percentage of maybe 8 to 10% of lyrics in rock music that's really objectionable for the younger kids. We're not talking about all rock music.
And with that, we come to the conclusion of this discussion between Dr. James Dobson and Susan Baker on the subject of rock music lyrics. At this point, we invite you to turn the cassette over for our second program on Side 2.
In a crab walk position, push your abdomen into your spine, rounding your back, and bring your right knee to your chest. Bring it in, out, and kick, out, in, out, and kick, out. Bring it in, out, kick it up, keep going. You've got it. Tuck your chin, out, and kick, out, in, out, and work it.
By faith, he walked upon the waters of the dark Galilee.
Now sit down and bring both knees to your chest. In, out, round your back and in, out, push your abdomen down. Work it, in, out. Tuck your chin, keep going. All right, you got it. Now we're going to change sides and work our left leg. Here we go. Knee to chest. Ready? Here we go. Bring it in, out, and kick it up. Out, in, out, and up. Keep going. In, out, and up. Work it. Tuck your chin. In, out, and up. Out, in, out, and kick. Keep going. Now sit down and bring both knees in. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Keep going. Push your abdomen down. Tuck your chin. Out, in, out, in. Work it. Hang in there. We're almost there. Now lay back and kick up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going. Work your abdomen. Up, down. Don't stop. Hang in there. You've got it. All right. Keep going. Good.
Let's give a rousing live-free welcome for none other than Pat Boone.
Thank you. Thank you, folks. I found, finally, that the things I get kidded about usually are things that I have in common with a lot of other people. And so I wrote a song simply because there was no song that said anything like this. I wanted to define what I mean by the word square and find out if I'm singing for any more squares that fit my general category. Go ahead and start the tape, and I'll explain a little further. Turn it up a little louder, please. Now, as I define what I mean by the word square, I'll let you know that I am one by that definition. And I'm going to ask you a question in a minute, and if you can answer affirmatively, give me a loud yeah. I'm just a nut who's nuts about his family. A simple kind of guy who still loves his wife. Believe it or not, I still go to church on Sunday. I guess you could say I lead a real square life. Well, are there any more squares out there? Folks that believe in the golden rule. Help me prove I'm not a doggone fool. Are there any more squares out there? Oh, we got a lot of squares here. I pay my taxes and I work hard for a living. Oh, I might gripe a little, but I'm grateful for my birth. I salute the flag and I'm proud to pledge allegiance. And I thank my God for the greatest land on earth. Let me ask you, are there any more squares out there? Folks that believe in the golden rule. Help me prove I'm not a doggone fool. Are there any more squares out there? I swear a few more squares just came in. I just missed my cue. Oh, goodness, now where am I? Oh, yeah. And if some wise guy suggests that we swap partners, I'll count to 10 and then I'll bust his bubble. Are there any more squares out there? Folks that believe in the golden rule. Help me prove I'm not a doggone fool. Are there any more squares out there? Are there any more squares out there? Let me hear you. Folks that believe in the golden rule. Help me prove I'm not a doggone fool. Are there any more squares out there? Are there any more squares out there? Are there any more squares out there? Squares of the world unite! Thank you. Oh, we got squares. Well, I was going along happy as I could be. At least I thought I was happy as I could be. Paying off a mortgage and working at a 9 to 5. Sound familiar? My kids, my bills, my problems kept growing. Couldn't seem to keep the old cash flow flowing. But I thought that was all the bottom line to just being alive. Then a neighbor asked me over for a little demonstration. Before I even finished with the product demonstration, my eyes were bugging out at a future I could see was mine. He drew some little circles, he painted me a dream. Though I knew it couldn't be as easy as it seemed, I bought myself a kit and I signed on the dotted line. I was Amway. I was Amway. I can be better than I am way. I'm tired of being delayed. I'm sick of being betrayed. Now, thank God, I've been Amwayed. Well, I signed up my mama and a couple of friends, went to some meetings on a couple weekends, and mainly just waited for the money to come rolling in. Where was it? Oh, I didn't know the products, couldn't show the plan, about to let the dream slip right through my hands. Just a great big vacuum where a business ought to have been. But then I buckled down, started doing it right, having little meetings about every other night. My wife and I building a business and giving it heck, I mean. We worked pretty hard, built up the PV, hit 7,500 1 month in 3, and in no time at all, it seemed, we went direct, and that was fun. We were Amway. We were Amway. I can be better than I am way. I'm tired of being delayed. I'm sick of being betrayed. Now, thank God, I've been Amway. Now comes the really good part. Well, I paid off the bills, bought a new place, we polished at Pearl, got a diamond in place. Barely can set a new goal, for it's in our hands. With all the new folks that were signing up daily, we're going to catch up with old Chuck and Gene Straley. Then we're going to pass Bill Britt and Uncle Jim Jans. Yeah, we're never going to stop with 1,000 directs. We're going to move on up there with Bertie and Dex. And even after that, I can think of a brand new cause. Yeah, we've gotten so used to expanding horizons, I'm sure you folks won't find it surprising. We're chasing Jay Van Andel and Rich DeVos. Move over, fellas. We were Amway. We were Amway. I can be better than I am way. I'm tired of being delayed. I'm sick of being betrayed. Now, thank God, I've been Amway. Sing it with me. I've been Amway, 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 Amway. I can be better than I am way. I'm tired of being delayed. I'm sick of being betrayed. Now, thank God, I've been Amway. Now, thank God, I've been Amway. I've been Amway.
Life is but a journey each one must take. The big, the small, the rich, the poor, the lowly, and the great. The worth of every individual we can surely always find if only we pause long enough to stop and take the time. For there's a great big timekeeper up in the sky who watches the game of life of you and I. So in life's fleeting moments, I would like to take a few and to Coach Paul Bear Bryant say a great big thank you. Thank you for the winning teams Alabama has had season after season. Thank you for the humbleness, but I'm sure you provided most of the reason. Thank you for the loyalty that you hold so dear, and a heartfelt thanks for the honesty you show year after year. Thank you for all the sportsmanship you displayed on the sidelines. Thank you for the leadership you've shown time after time. Thank you for compliments given to players, coaches, and staff. And thank you for never forgetting everyone enjoys a good laugh. Thank you for all the civic duties. You have always done your part to make this a better place to live and to give others a good start. Thank you for discipline given just when it was needed. I've heard them say it made them better citizens when your advice was heeded. Thank you for stressing the importance of home and family and how they mean so much. And thank you for the insistence that they always keep in touch. Thank you for unselfishness and a time to listen and share. And the troubles or the good times, thanks for just being there. Thanks for all the honor you have brought to our state. Thank you for sincerity. That's a quality I call great. On the field you've been a winner, and a winner in life too. And these are only a few reasons I pause to say thank you. I reflect on the past, the present I can see, and in the future I'm sure I'll say thank you, Paul Bear Bryant, for the memories.
สารเดือนสี่ทุกปีและคนมากล้มหลายคนระงมกับการพนันเงินแสนชนไก่กัดปลาท้าเดิมพันกันข้ามแดนทุกอย่างแรงแค้นคือดินแดนอีสานของเฮาอีสานเดือนห้าแดดจ้าสีแดงแรงฝนชาวนายังทนกับการดื่มลมสมเศร้ามีบ้างบางคนที่ทนกับงานหนักเบาแต่พี่น้องเฮาส่วนใหญ่เขาบ่เอาการงานโอละเลโอละเลโอโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอโอละเลโอละเลสารหน้าแล้งทุกปีเป็นมาเช่นเดิมซ้ำยังถูกเติมถูกเสริมความคิดผิดพันเมืองทองของไทยของพวกเราชาวนานั้นยุ่งสารพัน ชาวบ้านจึงเป็นส่วนเกินเปลี่ยนแปลงแก้ไขรวมใจกันพัฒนาสร้างใจให้กล้าผ่านค่านิยมเปิ่นเซินร่วมสามัคคีสร้างความดีความเจริญมีชีวิตเพลินกับส่วนเกินจากผลิตผลเฮาโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลอีสานหน้าแล้งทุกปีเป็นมาเช่นเดิมซ้ำยังถูกเติมถูกเสริมความคิดบิดผันเมืองทองของไทยของพวกเราชาวนานั้นยุ่งสารพันชาวบ้านจึงเป็นส่วนเกินเปลี่ยนแปลงแก้ไขรวมใจกันพัฒนาสร้างใจให้กล้าผ่านค่านิยมเปิ่นเซินรวมสามัคคีสร้างความดีความเจริญมีชีวิตเพลิดกับส่วนเกินจากผลิตผลเฮาโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอละเลโอ
The music that you're hearing is the sound of the teens. It's uptight with pretense, as it knows what it means. What I've learned from my life spent with teens and their songs is when they ask what's right, we just tell them what's wrong. Since there's no common tongue for adults and for teens, we can't understand what our teenager means. All we do is give thanks that it isn't our child when we read the scare headline that some kids have gone wild. Selling grass in schoolyards, blame it on the kids. Unwed mothers from broken homes, blame it on the kids. Riot at the draft board, blame it on the kids. Old drunk beats his wife up. Why not? Blame it on his kids. Blame the kids for acid. Blame the kids for pot. Define the word disaster, some kid like as not. Blame the kids for hippies and for bummer trips and for dropping out and turning on and on and on and on. Blame the kids. Why not? Blame the kids. Now, let's just stop for a moment and think about the kids we know. You couldn't really call them bad because it isn't so. They go to school each morning and each learns what he can on our overcrowded double-session too few teachers plan. They fall in love and out of love and into love again, swap hymns and rings and promises to love till who knows when. Say, on second thought, our kids all seem to do their thing quite well. So how come we keep hearing that our youth is gone to hell? Who is so afraid of them that we hear this big lie? Who is so afraid of youth, my friend? My friend, it's you and I. They scare us with their questions, with what they want to know. Our answers aren't gospel just because we say it's so. They know the mess we made of things, and how can we deny it? They search for their solution, though they know we'll never try it. They're not afraid to protest. Free speech begs they should. When they shout that war is bad, and we shout, no, it's good, we cry unpatriotic. And then, as if to make us fools, they go and fight and die and leave young blood in foreign pools. And those who live come back to us, forgiving and unbowed. Embrace your sons and daughters now. America, be proud.
It's checkerboard time.
Hello there, friends, how are you all? It's checkerboard time again. Purina's on the air. So come on, good friends everywhere, and listen in as we begin a feast of fun and song. To see the difference Purina makes and beat it right along.
Once again, your friendly Purina dealer, the man with the plan to help you produce more milk, meat, and eggs, invite you to a transcribed get-together at the store with a checkerboard sign. So join us as we visit the Cackle Sisters.
Says which? Oh, I get it. Friends, it's the Cackle Sisters with one of your favorite old Southern breakdowns, Old Dan Tucker.
I come to town the other night. I hear the noise and a PD fight. You watching him, he was running around. Says Old Dan Tucker's coming to town. So get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. Get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. Get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Old Dan and I, we done fall out, and what do you think 'twas all about? He borrowed my old setting hen and never fetched her back again. So get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. Get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. Get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Old Dan, he was a fine old man. He washed his face in a frying pan. He combed his hair with a wagon wheel and died of a toothache in the heel. So get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. Get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. Get out of the way, Old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper.
Ah, thank you. Thank you, Cackle Sisters.
Oh, meet me when daylight is fading and darkening into the night, when songbirds are singing their vespers and the day is vanished from sight. And then I will tell you, my darling, of the love I have cherished so long. If you will but meet me this evening, when you hear the first whippoorwill song. Whippoorwill, whippoorwill, when you hear the first whippoorwill song. Oh, meet me tonight, sweetheart, meet me, when you hear the first whippoorwill song.
Well, whippoorwill songs are all right, girls, but sing my favorite, won't you? Just a little bit of it, please.
You're Purina dealer now, the checkerboard man gets that Tina so you can go husky-fifty chick.
Well, that's it. Now, that's my favorite.
was made perfectly. Just thank him every day for all the things he's done. He made it all for you and me. Oh, Jesus put the stars in the sky, the moon and the sun real close by, and he'll put a new heart in you. All you got to do is ask him to. All you got to do is ask him to. All you got to do is ask him to. I don't know where you lay your head or where you call your home. I don't know where you eat your meals or where you talk on the phone. I don't know if you got a cook, a butler, or a maid. I don't know if you got a yard with a hammock in the shade. I don't know if you got some shelter, say a place to hide. I don't know if you live with friends and whom you can't confide. I don't know if you got family, say a mom or dad. I don't know if you feel love at all, but I bet you wish you had. Come and go with me to my father's house. Come and go with me to my father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of food. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. Whoa! It's my father's house. Bippity bop bop. Woo! All I know is a big old house with rooms for everyone. All I know is lots of land where we can play and run. All I know is you need love and I've got a family. All I know is you're all alone, so hey, come on with me. Come and go with me to my father's house. Come and go with me to my father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of food. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my father's house. A big house. Lots of food. Football. Oh, yeah! And go with me to my father's house. Come and go with me to my father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. Hey, it's my father's house. A big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my father's house. It's my father's house. Wow!
She packed my bags. Last night, pre-flight. 0 hour. 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high. As a kite by then. Miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a time. touchdown brings me back again to find I'm not the man they think I am back home. Oh, no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse out here alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown bring me round again and find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse out here alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise a kid. In fact, it's cold as hell. And there's no one there to raise them. If you did. And all this science, I don't understand. It's just a job. 5 days a week. Rocket man. A rocket man. And I think it's going to be a long, long time till touchdown brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no. No, no, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's going to be a long, long time.
Were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. I picked you up, I shook you out, I turned you around, turned you into someone new. And that on, you've got the world at your feet. Success is just a luxury for you. I tell me that there's no redemption way out of there. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I say that you don't see me. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I say that you don't need me. Since you left fine, you think you changed your mind, but you didn't change your back, and we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, I was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar, but she is true. We can make it look like a much better place, even with the gate of you. That body takes on the dope to such good grass. I still love you. Let's everything the time is done, the left all night on. Give it up so I must do. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I hear it, you don't see me. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I see you, they don't need me. Said you better find. You think you changed your mind? We better change your back and we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me? So many months has been my best machine. And he raised mountains and then my 17. Then she feels so and leaving David's song. And if you will belong, it's with me, yeah, me. Tell you won't belong, it's with me, yeah, me. Sing it, I love rock and roll. Put no time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Put no time and dance with me. Ow! Now the place to his name. Get me down, it's all the same. Cause it's yours, and we need me alone. Always moving on, it begins with me, yeah, me. That's we're moving on, it begins with me, yeah, me. Singing, I love rock and roll. Put no time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Stop the dance and dance with me. Ow! Be alone. I tell you, moving on, it's with me, yeah, me. Moving on, that same old song, yeah, me. Singing, love rock and roll. Put another time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Put the time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. Put the time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Super time to dance with me. The rock and roll. Super time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Super time to dance with me. I love rock and roll. In the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Super time to dance with me. Woo!
Uncle Mistletoe, Uncle Mistletoe, how I love you so, Uncle Mistletoe. Raised by the tavern till you were 7, Then you turned 11, now you're 27. Poopity poopity poop, dippity dippity doo, hilly hilly ho, Uncle Mistletoe. It was Christmas Day, then New Year's you say. Today you remain the same, and I know your name. And the game was tough, you got kissed and hugged. You didn't want to play, so you ran away. Uncle Mistletoe, Uncle Mistletoe, and I love you so. Uncle Mistletoe, Uncle Mistletoe, Uncle Mistletoe, Uncle Mistletoe.
Cherry bee, cherry bee, cherry bee. It's the cherry wine with the pop, pop, pop. Cherry bee, cherry bee, cherry bee. A sparkling drink for me.
Recognize the tune? Of course you do. It's the Cherry Bee jingle. And here are the famous Cherry Bee twins, Miss Cherry Bee.
Hello.
And Miss Sparkling Cherry Bee.
Hello there.
To present a really wonderful competition with wonderful prizes.
If you'd like a Sunbeam Alpine sports car, a Lambretta, a stereo radiogram, this is the competition for you. And there's well over 1,000 other prizes, too.
What you do is simply this. Listen to the 5 singers on this record and then line them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In what you think should be their order of popularity.
All the details are given in full on the entry coupon. So let's go with singer number 1.
Two of the kind, I got them on my mind. I don't know who to choose and I don't know who to lose. I got a problem, baby. Which one, baby? Which cherry bee is the cherry bee twin for me? Two of the kind, I got them on my mind. Gonna make a big decision, but to make a big decision is a problem, baby. Which one, baby? Which cherry bee is the cherry bee twin for me? Oh, well, the cherry red, the cherry bee white. Which one is yours and which one is mine? I got two of a kind, got them on my mind. I don't know who to choose and I don't know who to lose. I got a problem, baby. Which one, baby? Which cherry bee is the cherry bee twin for me? Move it, cherry bee!
The winner receives a Sunbeam Alpine, the internationally famous sports car.
Enjoy a cherry bee now and listen to singer number 2.
Friends come round to have a drink, a friendly drink. Friends come round to drink with me, deep red cherry bee. Friends go out to have a drink, a friendly drink. Friends go out to drink with me, deep red cherry bee. Cherry bee is a cherry wine, so smooth and fine. Cherry bee is a cherry wine, deep red cherry bee. Gather round, now 1, 2, 3, drink with me, cherry bee. Gather round, drink with me, deep red cherry bee.
In addition to a Sunbeam Alpine for the winner, the second prize is a 1961 Lambretta, model TV 175.
Next time you're at your local, ask for a cherry bee. It's terrific. The smooth drink to go for. In the meanwhile, here we go with singer number 3.
When we're alone, I play the perfect host. To you, I drink a toast, my cherry bee. Our rendezvous, a window with a view, a table set for 2, my cherry bee. The April rain upon the window when we're alone. The night is made for two, a rendezvous with you, my cherry bee.
The third big prize in this wonderful Cherry Bee Top Pop competition is a magnificent stereo radiogram.
Perhaps your choice is for something with a sparkle, in which case you're bound to adore sparkling Cherry Bee. It's terrific, too. And for a singer also with a sparkle, what do you think of singer number 4?
Got a girl with golden hair. She can make a fellow stare. She's got a taste for me and sparkling cherry bee. She's the one who knows what goes. Dresses in Da Vinci clothes. Guess who is dear to me? Miss Sparkling Cherry Bee. She thrills me with her sparkling eyes. Oh, those eyes, blue and blue, wiser than wise. She's the menu when we dine. She's the bubbles in my wine. Yes, she's the girl for me. Miss Sparkling Cherry Bee, Miss Sparkling Cherry Bee, Sparkling Cherry Bee, Sparkling Cherry.
And there are still more prizes for the lucky runners-up. Just listen, 100 record players and 1,000, yes, 1,000 record tokens, each worth £1.
And now, on with singer number 5. The final number you have to consider before lining up your choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order of popularity.
Take my record player and go. Yeah. Let's have a party tonight. Let's have a party. Lots and lots of cherry bee. Yeah. Let's have a party tonight. Let's have a party. You, me, baby, and dozens of bottles of cherry bee. So let's get with it on the beat. Yeah. Let's have a party tonight. Let's have a party tonight. Let's have a party tonight. You, me, baby, and dozens of bottles of cherry bee. So let's get with it on the beat. Yeah. Let's have a party tonight. Let's have a party. Yeah, let's
Play this record over again as often as you like until you're absolutely sure of your judgment. And so compare your skill with the expert jury who will decide the final order.
Follow the conditions on the entry form when you line up the singers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order of popularity to win these wonderful prizes.
Closing date is the 31st of May, and you can get extra entry forms from Britvic Limited, Chelmsford. Britvic, also the makers of the famous pure fruit juices, and they're juicidly good. Good luck with your entries, and remember, the winner could be you.
Cherry bee, cherry bee, cherry bee. It's the cherry wine with the pop, pop, pop. Cherry bee, cherry bee, cherry bee. The sparkling drink for me.
Apples and oranges, apples and oranges, high in the tree. I'll pick some for me. Apples and oranges, apples, oranges, orange and red, hang high overhead, so high and so far far away, far from the blood, so far from the guns and the dark red mud. Apples, oranges, apples, oranges, reach high above and pick them, my love, while I lie so far, far away, facing the grave. I see not one thing, and I hear no sound. Apple and oranges, apple and oranges, orange and red, alive overhead. Apples and oranges, apples and oranges, pick them for me, because I am